Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIK WM Fritz Deck G4-5 game with CS2376 Jr., Romero, and Montu. I'm not sure if Montu's streaming right now, but he normally streams at twitch.tv/gamermontu. So, looking at this first pile, we've got Grain Seller, School Lunch Lady, and Baker Servant. I wish I could have all three of those cards. I think the pick, though, is Grain Seller. Grain Seller is a monster, and hopefully I get Baker Servant or School Lunch Lady back. There is Remodeler, and which someone might like, and there's also Bricklayer. So hopefully I get one of these two cards back. I'd be pretty happy with either of them. Baker's Servant is a better card than School Lunch Lady, I think, but it is only better if I get it some other grain source, like some miner or whatever, another occupation. Whereas School Lunch Lady, of course, gets me the grain that I need, so that's good. Baker's Servant is another payoff, whereas School Lunch Lady is like an enabler, so it depends if I get other enablers. But yeah, first pick Grain Seller here. Looks like a pretty easy pick. All right. This pick's kind of interesting. I like Veggie Lover, but I don't think people value it too high, so I might even get it back. Vine Dresser's okay. It's okay. It's not great. For me, the pick is probably Animal Husbandry Worker. I mean, Food Critic is not bad. Food Critic's not bad at all. Especially because with Grain Seller I can get all of the different types of animals pretty easily. So let's suppose I do fishing, grain, vegetable, all three types of animals. That's 4 bonus points from Food Critic. The 7th comes from a building resource. I haven't seen any ways of eating building resources, but if I do, I could take Food Critic. I think, though, I'm taking Animal Husbandry Worker here. Master Tanner is kind of interesting. If I could get 3 grain fields down and then play Grain Seller, I could Master Tanner, but is it better than Husbandry? No, it's not. It's probably not better, but it's different. So yeah, I'll take Animal Husbandry Worker here. Master Tanner coming back would be fine. Otherwise, I'm probably getting Vine Dresser or Veggie Lover, which the rest of my cards will determine whether that's good or not. Oh, wow. Okay. Hedgemaster, Village Farmer, both amazing cards. Hedgemaster is good, although with Animal Husbandry Worker it's a little awkward because probably I want to Animal Husbandry work early and then Hedgemaster late, so Hedgemaster is only 1 point, but I mean it's a food for a point, which is a fine conversion. And then Village Farmer is pretty solid as well. Gives me a really good reason to plow a bunch of fields. We've also got Seasonal Worker here, which is a way of getting crops. I think Hedgemaster is enough better than Seasonal Worker that I'll take Hedgemaster here. But yeah, take Hedgemaster, play for Farmer. Yeah, I think that's the way what I'm leaning towards as well. We might get Miller back out of this pile. We might even get like Pastor. It's possible we get Seasonal Worker back. It's unlikely, but probably the 3 cards we get back are Reed Buyer, Stonebreaker, and Pastor, Miller, or Seasonal Worker. But yeah, have to take Hedgemaster there. Oh man, and of course we just passed Officer. Or of course we just passed Seasonal Worker. Under Gardener, Seasonal Worker, and then Veggie Lover. That would be pretty sweet. Baker's Daughter is pretty good with Baker's Servant. Late action plow sow bake is pretty good. Officer is pretty solid. We've got Master Cook as well. Master Cook is pretty good with plowing. I think Officer is the best card by a decent amount. I haven't really seen any Stonehouse synergies, but we maybe could play Officer. Like, it gives you a reason to build one room, grow, and then go up to a Stonehouse. Like, that's fine. Okay, for me, this pick is Village Druid. Because I play Village Druid first, I play Animal Husbandry Worker second. I now have a capacity to hold the future animals without even having to eat them. So, Village Druid looks good here. Yeah. And we got Master Tanner back. Okay, so with Master Tanner, maybe we don't build a wood room. Maybe what we do is we try to rush up to a stone house, especially if we get a card like Lighthouse. And Pastor wheeled. Pastor's the reason to stay on 2 rooms. Alright. Oh, there's Rum Distillery. Okay, we've also got Parchment. Wow. Can I risk Parchment not coming back? Parchment is play Village Druid, take sheep once, and then play all the rest of my hand for no work. Oh man, that's quite strong. Although passing Rum Distillery to the school lunch lady is going to be really sad. That's going to be a really strong interaction. How do I say no to playing my whole hand though? Like, play my whole hand so easily. I don't think I can say no to that. Yeah. So I play the line is I play Animal Husbandry Worker for 4 fences. I get and then I take 3 sheep, and then I play Parchment, and then Parchment plays Village Druid, and then every remaining occupation is played with no effort. Yeah. The question is, would Parchment wheel, or would they even let Parchment wheel? If everyone remembers Village Druid, they might not let it wheel. Yeah. As much as I want to take Rum Distillery, picks Parchment. Sofa might wheel. Sofa would be great if I do decide to do a stay on 2 rooms. I could definitely stay on 2 rooms with this hand. Master Tanner Officer definitely could stay on 2 rooms. Don't need Writing Desk. So for me, I'm taking Broom or Raspberries here. Broom or Raspberries. Both are pretty solid. Broom or Raspberries. Which am I taking? Broom is fun. Broom's fun, but it's not always necessarily really good. So I think I'll take... I mean, it's usually good, but I don't have anything that triggers off of playing improvements. So I think I take Raspberries here. Raspberries is really good. Man. Well, Mini Pasture triggers my Hedgemaster. Gold Mine is going to be good for whoever got that Seasonal Worker combo. Which is might be CS Junior. Although, I've talked about this before many times, but actually playing Gold Mine makes it more likely other people want to take that space. I don't really need Reed Nursery. Yeah, I don't think I'm all that likely to play Reed Nursery. So I could take Mini Pasture. Mini Pasture triggers my Hedgemaster, which is good. I could take Gold Mine just to deny it, almost. Let's take Mini Pasture here. Okay. Well, Shared Wall is not really that good if I only do 2 rooms. Helpful Neighbors is honestly okay if you're going to go up to stone. Bonfire is not bad. Especially Bonfire scares, like, might make people want to try to sweep the sheep if I'm going to try to grab them. I am going to want Reedstone Food early with this hand, I think. I think this is a 2-room think this is a 2-room house hand. Go up to stone, get officer online, set up master tanner. Taking bonfire prevents other people from using it. Honestly, bonfire is good insurance against round 1 getting forced onto 3 wood. So I'd be have no problem with playing start player bonfire. Shared wall can create a lot of pastures. That's true. It does increase, makes it so there's more fences available for that player. Yeah, I don't really need helpful neighbors. I don't really need bonfire. So I'm going to use my sheep to play occupations. Ruins is too expensive. Yeah, I think I'd take shared wall here just to deny it. And then this pick could be spare fence posts. Could be brickyard. Honestly, brickyard wouldn't be too bad. Start player brickyard, ignore clay for the whole time. Because I don't really need clay until I want to eat stuff with Master Tanner. Yeah, that could be okay. Could take spare fence posts here. Spare fence post is, you know what? Spare fence post is a pretty good start player if I get 3 wood round 1. Because then when I animal husbandry work, I'm actually getting to use the spare fence post really early. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to have actions where I don't really care. I don't want a second action play occupation ever. I'm going to want to take clay, so. And then sofa wheeled, which is good. Good. And last pick here. I didn't really get there on my grain sources. I'm going to have to manually take grain a couple times. So I don't really think I want corn on the cob. Could take spindle here. Reed nursery. Nah. Even though I didn't get there on the grain cellar, I still think I'm going to try to make it work. Reed nursery is point ceiling, which this hand might need. If I say get 9 grain sown, and I grain sell them, and then I could resow 2 grain and 2 reed. That might be okay. I probably want to fence or plow as many as 6 fields if I stay on a 2-room house. That's going to be a lot of fields. I'll take reed nursery. I think this hand might need point ceiling. Yeah, I think this hand might need point ceiling. Although, maybe not. Alright, we're second. That's great. So reedstone food would be perfect. If we don't get reedstone food, there's no sheep yet, so I could 3 wood over animal husbandry worker maybe. 3 wood into start player spare fence posts. Or I might get 2 clay back, so then I could go for the first, I'd protect the first fireplace even if I don't want to build it necessarily. I don't really need the 3 wood. Yeah, let's play animal husbandry worker here. Let's do it. I'm going to do it up here beside my house so that I can maybe shared wall all the way around it. Whoops. Just minimize something. There it is. Alright, let's get this laid out nicely. And you guys can't see some of my hand, so I need to move stuff over. Alright. There's re-nursery just barely. We got 2 clay back. That's fine. 2 clay's fine. I can build a fireplace or I cannot. I don't really need... I mean, I like taking the 2 clay because it scares the others away from taking my sheep. That's the reason I like the 2 clay here. Although there is bonfire out there. I do have to remember that. Someone could definitely start player bonfire to get 3 sheep if sheep come in round 2. So I should maybe consider taking 2 sheep in round 3. CS Junior just took 1 wood and said this is an embarrassing move. So obviously he probably has a miner that he wants to play. No sheep yet is bad for me. No sheep yet is definitely bad for me. Hopefully sheep comes round 3. Alright. 2 reed is okay here. Second move. 2 wood maybe. Ooh, charcoal burner. Wow. Charcoal burner. And joiner. Alright. Charcoal burner is a good one. I think I want to take grain with my second move. I don't really like anything else that's going on here. Don't really need 2 wood. Yeah, so second move green seems okay. So it looks like if I ever want Reedstone food, I have to start player for it with Matic out there, and then CS start playered. Yeah, round 4 sheep is pretty brutal. Um, maybe I take 2 sheep in round 5, but yeah, round 4 sheep is quite bad for me. First move, 3 food traveling players probably. I need the food, and it looks like I'm not getting on Reedstone food, so. Montu first move 4 clay there might mean that he wants to build the first fireplace, but with sheep not coming till round, like with 2 sheep not available till round 5, like, I don't know. Doesn't seem as good. So Montu took 4 clay into start player Costermonger's Barrow. Why did he need the clay? I think the wood seems better. And CS is going to build the clay oven. Guess I'm taking 3 wood here. Although if I don't take 3 wood, maybe I get 6 wood passed to me. Because Montu wants reedstone food, right? I'll take the 3 wood. It's fine. Gonna need it eventually. Is first room gonna fall into my lap? I think Montu's reedstone fooding, yeah. So Montu will build second action. So I could take 4 wood here. Yeah, maybe I build a room. 4 wood and go for the second growth with Montu having built the first room. Seems fine. It's not like I'm getting up to stone in a hurry with 0 reedstone food actions in stage 1. So I'm guessing 3 wood and 2 reed for Romero. But I can build in round 5 after Montu, so I'm not too worried about it. Could take 2 reed here. I'm gonna want to first move take 2 sheep next round though. What do I need the reed for? I need the reed for double Reno. Although I'm probably gonna want to reedstone food. I do have reed nursery in hand though. I could take 3 wood is what I'm wondering about. If I should take 3 wood instead. But you know what? If I take 2 reed, then nobody can build other than me in round 5. So then I can first action take the 2 sheep. And I do have reed nursery and sofa, so my reed's going to be useful either way. Alright, this is not how I expected this game to start, but we're taking what we're given, so... Romero, start player vegetable harvest. So maybe first action reedstone food for Romero. So if I want to build, I need to build with my first move. Romero second action build. Montu start players with his second move. So then if round 6 is family growth, I can start player into build room. The only thing stopping that is if CS takes 1 reed. I guess Romero could stable block technically. I don't know, it feels like I can't give up on the sheep. The sheep are way, 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 way too important. Although no one's built the fireplace yet. What am I saying? I could second action take the sheep. I have no idea what I'm saying. You can second action take the sheep. Well, I didn't expect to build a room, or else I would have put my animal husbandry worker fences in a different place. Romero building the fireplace. He's going to be sad when I immediately take the 2 sheep. So Pastor's dead, unfortunately. But the rest of my hand is not. Open gate for Montu. Sure. Okay. How's my fence layout going to work? I have shared wall, so I have a capacity for 3 extra fences. So let's say I do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many more do I have? I have capacity for 14 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. and it would require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more wood. That's not too bad. I could do that. I can stable block, so I don't really think I need to start player first move here. So I think I could get away with taking 3 food fishing with this move. I don't mind stable blocking if I have to. Oh, Rem Distillery got all the way to Montu. So that means CS had School Lunch Lady in hand and passed on Rum Distillery. That seems crazy. Yeah, Green Grocer would be fun with Rum Distillery and Costermonger's Barrow. Also, no plate improvements yet for Montu. Might be wealthy man. Might be wealthiest European. So, pretty sure Romero's building a room here. Nope, Romero's not building a room. Okay, so the only way I get jumped next round is if CS takes start player and then Romero builds. Oh, perpetual student. Okay, it just came out a little late. Sure. I will take 3 wood here. Yes, I will take 3 wood. Don't encourage CS to potentially start player into 6 wood. I don't want to do that. This is good. The opening part of this game has been very efficient for me. Now transitioning into figure out how I'm going to feed is going to be important. Probably going to need a good clay grab into building the cooking hearth. And I'm also going to need, I hope boar come in round 8, because I'd like to take 2 boar in round 9 and let them breed. But that also means I'm going to need to take food from other sources if I'm not eating the boar. Yeah, I also need good food if I'm going to play officer. So I have a couple different things that I want to do. Probably build the cooking hearth and try to reno up to a stone house at the same time. However, with 0 stone, that's going to be difficult to do. And I'm going to need probably 2 4 clay actions to make that work. Maybe only 1. Maybe a 6 clay is enough, or a 5 clay is enough. I do have 2 clay already, I guess. This is bothering me. Why is there a gap there? Oh, I did put a gap in. There should not be a gap there. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so no one start player. So Montu can first action take the 4 wood here, which is what I'm guessing he does. Montu's gonna random out Land Agent. Well, Land Agent with Rum Distillery and Costermonger's Barrow seems okay. It's not Green Grocer, but that's gonna be pretty good. Play Parchment here. I'm gonna need to take sheep again, so probably second action has to be taking 2 sheep. because I play Village Druid, but I don't get a sheep from Village Druid. There's 4 wood available. I do have the resources for another room, but with Master Tanner in hand and with Officer in hand, and I play both of them very easily, it's Oh, CS Junior just start player with no miner. First move. That's unfortunate. Probably did not need to do that. Montu's having a rough streak, he's saying. Is Montu streaming right now? Is he streaming this game? Wonder where Remodeler ended up. Romero's the only... Oh, I guess CS Junior built a stable as well. So yeah, one of those two probably have Remodeler, since Montu didn't build a stable. So yeah, I think I'm taking 2 sheep here. And unfortunately they're not breeding. It would be nice if I could have made them breed. Doesn't look like he's streaming? Okay. Yeah, it would be nice if I had a stable or something, because then I could actually hold more of these guys, but just go like that. And hopefully we get one of the Goodwood actions available next round. Although they might all get gobbled up here. That's possible. Montu doesn't need too much. There we go. There's the combo. Undergardener and... So, with School Lunch Lady in hand, CS Junior also took Seasonal Worker and Undergardener. That seems like a kind of overkill. Kind of overkill on crops. Montu's not live? No, thanks. I'm confused. How much food did Junior have going into that? He removed 3 food, added 2 grain, removed 3 food from his farm. Shouldn't he have 1 grain left? Alright, so I play my Village Druid. So now I can let my sheep breed, and then in round 10, I can play Ox the rest of the way. 8 food action with a hearth? Yep. Yeah, but I mean, School Lunch Lady is also getting you food, and you have bread machine, and you have the clay oven. Like, you have other efficient ways of getting food. Seems like too much in one direction. Although if CS Junior took Veggie Lover, although I think Montu might have taken Veggie Lover with Land Agent. Yeah, because I think Junior had to take School Lunch Lady or Veggie Lover. don't think he could have taken both. I definitely want 6 clay here. Definitely want 6 clay. I want a Reno cooking hearth. This is going to be a spam comment. I'm getting a lot of spam spam comments. Is there a better place to play online? I find this interface scary. Certainly that's something people have difficulty with. If you don't already know the game. So CS went on the expensive occupation space. That's what I missed out on. So they were right. Montu with rum distillery, and does Montu really want a cooking hearth? Doesn't seem like he necessarily needs it. So I think what I do is I take 4 wood and then Reno cooking hearth. And then I either get 2 sheep or 2 boar in the next round. And then I also want 3 stone in round 9 so that I can Reno to a stone house. And then I could play officer in round 10. And then I think I can immediately trigger officer because it's start a round, right? Start of round, yep. Parchment. Start of round, yep. So yeah, I can play officer with parchment and then immediately pay for the guest. So this game's going okay. I think round 9 is going to determine how well this game goes. If we get 2 boar, 3 stone, I think we're in a really, really good spot. If we get 2 sheep and the 3 stone doesn't come back, that's a big problem. I don't really want to take 2 stone though. Like 2 stone doesn't seem like enough. Like I think I need to 4 wood and read. The thing is, I don't need that much more wood this game. I only need what did I count? 9 more wood total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 10 more wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I only need 10 more wood. So that means I need 5 plus spare fence posts. And I have mini pasture too. So mini pasture saves me on wood as well. So mini pasture saves me 3 wood, so that's 7. Spare fence post is saves me 2 wood, so that puts me at 5. So I have enough wood for the rest of the game. So I should actually be taking 2 stone instead of the 4 wood. The 4 wood is good for building stables, but I guess it's not that good otherwise. I think the 2 stone should come back, so I'm going to go ahead and Reno here. And then I could take reedstone food, and I leave myself 1 reed behind for sofa. Okay, yeah, 2 stone and reedstone food. Probably not renovating to stone till round 10, I guess. So the goal is feed 6 without eating the 2 sheep that I have on my farm right now. That's the goal. So play officer round 10, play hedgemaster round 11, or do we play hedgemaster in round 12? Montu does have veggie lover. Yeah, I figured Montu would have picked up veggie lover. I can't believe the 4 wood is still available. This is a weird game. So first action 2 boar if they come to me, if not 2 sheep. I can play Master Tanner here. It doesn't cost me anything because I get the card back. But this might make it more likely for someone to take the 2 boar. Like, it might make it more appealing for Romero to block the 2 boar from me. So that might not be so good. But I don't really want to show officer here either. Don't really want to show either. It's fine. If I get the boar, I get the boar. If I don't, I don't. Romero has to family growth because Montu built again. Okay, thank you. I totally missed that. Totally missed that. I'm focused so much on my own game, I'm not thinking about what my opponents are doing. I'm going to take the boar here and not 10. You know what? What's my last move going to be? Reedstone Food and then Reno? I can afford... Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna tan. I'll tan in the future. Maybe I tan one of them. There we go. Yeah, because now I can take 2 boar or 2 cattle and tan them and then be ready to family growth. Yeah, because if I Reedstone Food and then Reno play... Reno play what? Spare fence posts? Yeah, I don't really need to play Sofa until the end of the game, so... Yeah, or I guess I could Reno Raspberries. Reno Raspberries is a thing as well. Because then when I start plowing, I get food. And I do want to start plowing. Yep, that seems reasonable. So Reedstone Food. I could also play Spare Fence Posts, but I don't really want to show it quite yet. I think Raspberries make sense. Alright. Yeah, Reedstone Food into Reno seems good. Although, I'm 1 food short of being able to pay for officer. So I'd have to eat a sheep to pay for officer. So maybe tanning was a mistake there. Oh well, I'll just eat a sheep. It's fine. Eat a sheep. Yeah, because I'll go up to 3. I'll go up to 3 sheep. Yeah, that works. And the spaces, I'll mark the mini pasture space. Although, where's mini pasture going? I want to play Hedgemaster before I play mini pasture. So Hedgemaster and Shared Wall needs to come out before Hedgemaster as well. So mini pasture is going to come out after Hedgemaster. Yeah. Yeah, so the timing of my Hedgemaster Animal Husbandry Worker mini pasture has not been perfect. I wonder if I should have maybe just start player mini pasture in round 1. Problem is then you're risking someone else doing it. Start player mini pasture into grabbing the sheep. Yeah, so Reno raspberries here looks good. Montu's asking about what's going on my farm. This game's feels like it's been a little slow. Is it just me? No, it's been okay. It's just me. This is a power game. Grain seller, hedgemaster, and officer. Yeah, I got some pretty good cards. My opponents have some good cards too. Charcoal burner, hot builder, perpetual student. Montu hit Miller. Okay. I do like it. Gets to build a fireplace. All right. I'm going to reno raspberries. Let's put one raspberry there. So I'm going to Hedgemaster around 11, I think. But I need shared wall out first. So Hedgemaster around 11 might not work. So maybe 2 fields and 1 potential Hedgemaster raspberry. Feed 6, breed. So this is going to play 2 ox again, costing 4 food. Vine dresser, okay. So vine dresser is going to suck a bunch of wood out and then remodeler, okay. I think everyone announced their feeding already. So I'm going to go ahead and announce officer. So I play it, get the sheep back, and then eat a sheep for a guest. Beautiful. Beautiful. So officer is like basically like family growthing last round. So that's really good. I got to grow in the first slot and then the 4th slot. So that worked out quite well. Definitely going to be taking 2 cattle or 2 boar next round. Might be worth, probably is worth taking start player this round to guarantee good actions. I think though I'm going to plow first. I need to get plow actions. So plow and then maybe start player's spare fence posts. I could do that. Not sure if the other players really are looking to plow right now, but I want to plow, so definitely start player into 2 cattle if we can make it work. So Hedgemaster we play at the start of round 12, I think, because we're going to play shared wall in round 11. Although, when am I going to take the stone for shared wall? Maybe I should just take... No, I need the stone for shared wall, or else I can't win Animal Husbandry Worker outright. Problem is, I don't really want to show shared wall until other people have committed to fencing weirdly. I kind of want to hold on to shared wall, but if the other players remember it, then they won't fall for that. Baker servant here for Montu. So I'm going to start player. We'll play spare fence posts here. That might encourage other players to fence earlier, me playing spare fence posts with this move. So then I can take 4 food and a vegetable. 4 food and a vegetable so that I'm well situated to plow sow if it falls into my lap. Do I need the 4 food? I guess if I'm taking the cattle, not so much. And I'm definitely going to eat the cattle because I want to master tan them, and I need the food for the next harvest as well. Is it possible I first action take 2 cattle and then get 2 sheep back? That's certainly possible. Oh, vegetable got taken. I could take wood. I'll take the fishing for now. Where did Bard end up? I think Bard was in the draft. Montu can't have it because he has his next card is alphabetically in front of Baker's servant. Might be Baker's daughter. Montu might have Baker's daughter. Yeah. So I can't take the stone for shared wall. There's really not all that much I can do with this move. I could take 1 grain again. Yeah, taking grain seems fine. Yeah, grain is good for my grain cellar, so. Am I going to Hedgemaster build here, fence here? You know what? I think I will. I don't need to play Mini Pasture before. I don't need to play anything else. I can fence multiple times. Then I get more points out of Hedgemaster. So let's do it. Hedgemaster. I get the sheep back, covering 3 spaces. It's free with spare fence posts, so it costs me 0 wood. And then I get a point on Hedgemaster. And then I can mini pasture, and then I can cover the rest of the fences with spare fence posts. F4 guest from raspberries. I get to take 2 cattle here. That works. That works quite nicely. Works quite nicely. So now what I can do is kill 2 cattle and family growth shared wall after taking stone or family growth mini pasture. Yeah, family growth mini pasture seems good here. Especially if there's a chance I get the 2. Well, I know whatever I'm eating. Well, I guess if I get the 2 boar back, I tan those 2. And then I can let the cattle breed. So then playing mini pasture gives me that extra animal capacity. Yeah, I kind of like that. Could also plow. Plow would be fine. You got a couple different things we can do here. CS is going to start player. All right, that's fine. Oh, maybe this is Reno. Could be Reno. It is Reno. Okay, so if I want a family growth, I have to do it with my next move. So if the 2 boar come back, I think I take the 2 boar. If they don't, I'll family growth. I think that works. Hut builder. Oh, hut builder, of course. Thank you. Romero is going to family growth. So there's lots of people that want a family growth here. So that mean, but that should mean the 2 boar come back, right? I don't really think Montu's interested in first action taking the 2 boar. So then I could start player mini pasture. Montu's gonna family growth. Okay, cool. Well, I'll take the 2 boar then if I can, and I'll pelt both of them. Hey, thanks for the follow, Tim Pembo and Sim2500. It is Baker's daughter. Yeah, over Baker's servant. So we'll grab the pair of boar here. And tan both of them. Whoops. And then next action, mini pasture or plow a field. Probably start player mini pasture. I don't really want to major minor mini pasture, and I definitely want the capacity for the animals. So yeah, start player mini pasture, maybe last action plow, or take one grain, or take one stone from Reedstone Food, for example. So yeah, getting the 2 cattle and the 2 boar was really nice. Really nice. So grain cellar is not really as important. The nice thing about grain cellar is I can sow, empty them, and sow again. So it's a way of getting really, really good crop, a really good total crop score. Maybe I use them to get the boar, for example. No, it doesn't seem like I need it for the sheep. Montu's playing Market Woman. His final occupation. Wow, land agent and Market Woman. That's a lot. Alright, start player mini pasture here. An extra point from Hedgemaster. Okay, I would like if Plow came back. Because if Plow comes back, then first action... Well, you know what? I guess I never got that vegetable. So sowing 2 grain is not... Or getting the third field is not that much better or worse. I'm going to have an empty space if Plow Sow comes up either way. Unless I want a first action family growth. I could consider that first action family growth because if I don't... CS Junior is going to family growth, right? Plow just got taken by Romero, and Vegetable is gone as well. I'll take my stone for shared wall then. Feed 6. Breed my cattle. Breed my sheep. Montu says I needed a veg miner. Costermonger's Barrow's a veg miner, isn't it? You know what Montu needs? Montu needs grain cellar, so he can turn 1 grain into 1 sheep and open gate it every harvest. Montu would have liked grain cellar. I've got the Sims 2 music stuck in my head. I've been listening to it more off stream as well. That's a very nostalgic game for me. I played a lot. That was a game I played every day after school for a long time. It was kind of that for a year, and then Age of Empires 3 for a year. Actually, when did Sims 2 come out? Did Sims 2 come out? It came out in 04. Yeah, in high school. It is Plow Sow. Okay, well, I think I'm taking Plow Sow, and that's fine. And I need to pay a food for a guest. I get the food back from plowing there. Looks good. So if CS family growth, then I can maybe start player, shared wall, and then round 13 I'm taking plow sow. Then I at the start of round 13 I would play grain cellar, and then I would plow sow. Yeah, I can grow. No one's paid my mini pasture yet, or my spare fence posts yet. I think I am going to end up needing some point ceiling. Because, well, I guess it's a question. If Montu gets 6 wood or not, it makes a big difference. I wonder if Romero has pumpkin trellis. I feel like Romero is taking vegetable pretty highly. A couple times. I could plow regularly. I don't necessarily need plow sow next round. I could plow sow in the last round. Because you know what? If I plow regularly here, then I could maybe even start play a reed nursery and then take reed. And then I could sow some grain and some reed, which would be pretty good. Oh, CS is going to start player. That's okay. I'll start player in round 13. Start player shared wall. Although, I'm also going to want to do sow bake. So I have to kind of think about... I also have to think about how that's going to work. Yeah, because I might have to first action sow bake. So if I play grain cellar at the start of round 12 or start of round 13, I'm gonna have to get a sow bake. I'd have to sow bake, or I wouldn't have to. I would want to sow bake. I also need to get vegetable at some point. I need vegetables, and Montu's gonna keep taking vegetables pretty highly. I guess reed nursery is a bit better if vegetables are gonna keep getting taken highly. Yeah, so first action round 13, start player shared wall, I think. And then I can play grain cellar at the start of round 14. Or, well, there's no difference in grain cellar when I play grain cellar, I guess. If I get sow bake back in round 13, then it's fine. Yeah, there's no difference whether I harvest them first or not. I just give myself the opportunity to sow bake later in round 13 if I do, so yeah, it seems fine. So yeah, start player shared wall, and then I only need 4 wood to fence the rest of my spaces. And that's 6 pastures. Montu's paying the spare fence posts. I get 2 food. What am I doing here? I could take 2 reed. Could take 8 clay and build the pottery. Could take 2. No, I need lots of stone if I'm gonna build more improvements. Maybe I take 2 reed and then play reed nursery on major minor. Or I could take 3 wood and try to build some stables. Or I could play shared wall and then fence. No, fence is gone. Need to think here. Two read here seems okay. Yeah, I mean, the alternative is taking 8 clay. Thing is, if I take 8 clay and Montu takes 2 stone, then my 8 clay is basically useless. So I almost need to take the 2 stone first. But again, 2 stone is only going to be really... like what I really think I want is the reed. I could take reed for reed nursery. And then if I take the reed and get the basket maker's workshop, then that ends up being quite good. Although reed nursery, to get the basket maker's workshop points, you want to get like 13 reed, which I'm probably not getting the 13 reed. Unless I get plow sow. I guess if I get plow sow in the last round and sow 4 reed, it's theoretically possible. But I have sofa still to play. I don't know. I'm still not sure how to play out the end of this game. Maybe I just take 2 stone or reed stone food with my last move. Probably 2 stone with my last move. And then I'm ready to build the basket maker's workshop. Yeah, I could do that. Romero's going to be able to build a guild in round 14 once the ruins stone comes in. Montu's playing Plum Patch on Reno. Am I taking the 2 stone then? So I can build the basket maker's workshop. I mean, if I got 10 clay, then I would definitely go for the pottery pretty aggressively, but yeah, it is pumpkin trellis. Can pat myself on the back for that one. Lumen, thank you for the host. Hello, Domba. Officer, how does it rank versus the EIK standard stone reno cards? Officer is pretty good. It's like a family growth action. Is it? I don't know. It's hard to rank. I mean, certainly it's better than Groom. Is it better than Plow Driver? Probably. It's probably better than Plow Driver. I mean, it depends on your hand, and it depends on the game if it's better than Plow Driver. Sometimes the great thing about Plow Driver is you get an action that you wouldn't get otherwise. You're paying 1 food for an action that you would not normally get. I get another 2 food here. Yeah, so I'm letting these guys commit to their weird fences before I show my shared wall. So that's nice. Plow Driver Scholar Tier 1, you think Silo Officer? Silo Girl is really good. Noble's also up there, that's for sure. Scholar is probably... yeah, I don't know. The thing about Officer is it gets you an action which can do anything, right? So it depends on what you need. So I think it's hard to just rank them out, right? Oh, I didn't announce my occupation. Oh, it's kind of too late now. Whatever. I'll play it around 14. Oh man, I'm getting plow so here. Oh, I definitely should have announced my occupation, and then I would absolutely plow so with this move. Oh man. Oh well. It's too late now. I was slow. I was talking to chat. Scholar is basically a family growth. Yeah, it is. Scholar's better if you have more Stonehouse cards. Yes. Because it lets you play the other ones. I agree with that. I feel bad because playing my grain seller, like when it's on my turn there, I feel really bad because it's like they maybe would not have let me get that action. if I had shown it, if I'd played it like as soon as I was able to. Also, I need the guest. Sorry, I need to pay the food for a guest. Don't think I said anything about it. Yeah. Yeah, so bake action here would be pretty good. But that's okay. Officer is better as a solo card, yes. First pick animal husbandry worker. None of your beeswax. So I'm gonna family growth. Maybe I build the basket maker's workshop here, or do I fence? Since I can't regular fence, maybe I should regular fence here. Just get that over with. That is an Aztec-looking housing adventure setup. Okay, so Reed Nursery is getting more and more appealing the later we go here. But I could just play Basket Maker's Workshop and Sofa. Yeah, because you know what? My grain cellar gets me... I can use the excess grain for boar. So it's okay if I sow too many grain. So I think this is going to... Is this going to be a win? I think this is going to be a win. I don't know. Montu's got a lot of bonus points, so I'm not sure. I certainly will have a very high-scoring farm. I've got some nice bonus points myself. So I'm going to plow. I think plow makes sense here. It's 2 points and maybe more. Yeah, the vegetable space being so hot has been annoying. I definitely would like to be sowing vegetables here. So family grows sofa. Yeah. I think over Reed Nursery, yeah. Well, okay, so I'm gonna have 5. I can have 15. So I can have 16 grain. So 16 grain, but I can't use all of them. 10 of them will be on the fields which I don't have access to. So that means I'm gonna have 6 grain in my supply. I can convert that to 2 boar and 2 sheep. So that's fine. That's good enough. 6 pasture animal husbandry worker. That's right, yeah. Oh, Mason here is pretty nice. Yeah, Mason's quite nice. But of course I'm going to family growth. So sofa for 2. That's with Master Tanner. So then to feed in the harvest, I'm going to need 7 food. So I'll eat a sheep. Yeah, so 5 food and a sheep. And then I harvest this. Is everyone ready to go? I think everyone's ready to go. So then, start of the round, parchment, grain cellar. Oh, and my cattle go up 1. And then pay a food for a guest token. Grain go into my supply. Pay R for sofa. Did I not? Thank you. Willing to play some G8 over the next couple of months. Very close to make it cross-site challenge. 8 weeks of G8. Be donating prizes for most played rank list and best score. Final tip. Cross-site. Oh, you're referring to Boîte à Jeux and Play-agricola? Thanks for the reminder, Northern Watch. Cross site. Oh, you're saying within the site, like across the site. Yes. Ranging. I don't know. I don't know how I would say it exactly. Are there any global bonuses available? I don't believe so. I don't think we passed any. Yeah, I mean, I'm always interested to play different formats. I need to play more tournament games, Damba. I definitely have to make a priority of doing that. Floating fence in CS's farm. I think he just didn't fill it in. Yeah, certainly I've done start player a bunch of times, which is always frustrating when you're sitting behind someone who start players a bunch. So family growth coming back would be pretty cool. That's a 3-point move for me. There's a lot of wood available still. Could build the basket maker's workshop. Yeah, family growth if it comes back for sure. But yeah, Village Druid plus Parchment, quite a good combo. We got kind of screwed over by Sheep not coming till round 4, which hurt us, but ended up being okay. We got second family growth without having to start player once, so that was really good. I guess I can give myself the animal husbandry worker points. No one else is going to be able to get them. Oh, the well was still available. That seems pretty good. Montu family growth. Okay. Could take a vegetable for 2 points. Is Major Miner going to wheel? Montu, Reno. Yeah, I don't see any major miners here. They might block it just to play a miner, but 2-point vegetable is good. How'd your game go, Lumen? Damba gifted a tier 1 sub to Medino. Thank you so much for that, Damba. That's really nice of you. And Medino, enjoy spamming the well. He crushed it. Nice. I lost by 2 to Sabosh and Kimball in game number 2. Game one was another big win. I've had a couple like 62, 63 point games in a row, which has been pretty nice. 5 victory point headmaster. Wow, that's crazy. Major Minor came back, so we'll play Basket Maker's Workshop here. Two points and 3 food. Yeah, there we go. It is gonna turn. You know what? That's gonna be so. The reason that when I go 2 for 2 and I'm like, okay, I'm done. You know, it's because I know one of these days, I will have to play like 7 or 8 games, and it's gonna take 15, 16 hours. Casino private school 21 out of 20 Ox before round 13. 2 opponents openly mentioned how their packs felt like power games. I had that happen earlier where I was deciding between patron and family counselor, and I was like, and both players were saying, wow, these packs are so good. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I should take patron then and play all 7 Ox. But instead, I took family counselor, and then Savosh got patron third and beat me by 2 points, which was sad. I blame Kimball for not taking patron, though. Windmill. 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 That card doesn't get played too often. Family Counselor is the coolest card printed. Well, exactly. And actually, its stats are better than Patron, too. Where's the windmill? Yeah. All right. Oh, he's playing Broom just to see what he hits. Take Reed for 1 point. And then take food from somewhere, maybe. And spam chat once a year. Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't work if you put it together. You have to do it like that. Oh, he hit Goose Pond. Oh my goodness, he hit Quarry, Goose Pond, and Winter Pond. 12 clay on board and no one takes pottery. I know. I know. I've been thinking about it myself, but I don't know. I guess nobody wanted to build the pottery. What's left here for me to do? Not too much, I don't think. Don't want to play knock. 6 wood. I guess I could have 6 wood and built stables. Yeah, not used to 6 wood being available. Although I'm pretty sure CS is going to build 1 stable. I don't know. I could take a grain. A grain is a sheep, which is 2 food, so. Alright. So we're eating a reed. And we're probably eating a cattle. Let's figure this out. So we're definitely getting 2 boar. 2 grain to 2 boar. And then I have another 3 left over. So yeah, I can turn that all into sheep, I think. Yeah. So A R 2H to feed 10, turn 3G to 3H. So AR 2H to feed 10, and then I turn 3 grain. So the 2 sheep, or the 1 sheep that I eat, and then another 2 sheep, and then I breed 1. There we go. So I think this is my final farm. So we got 3 points from Hedgemaster, 2 points from Sofa, 2 points Animal Husbandry Worker. So we score what we have plus 7. So my farm points are very good. Montu has 6 people. Montu shouldn't have 6 people. Montu, you have 6 people. I think he did one too many actions there. All right, 50 for me. So yeah, Montu's combo was extremely good. Yeah, I was a little lacking on the point ceiling. I did some inefficient actions. I lost to Romero as well, it looks like. What did Romero get? 44. What did Romero say? I don't see Romero's final score. Romero's final is maybe like 48, maybe around 50. So 44. Yeah, Montu has been winding all game. I mean, he had a crazy combo. When he went on vegetable, he was getting like 3 points every time he took vegetable. I did see. Did Montu or Romero say what his final? Oh, he said 48 final. So we managed second, but we're still quite a ways behind Montu. Max Veggie Lover here. He said 53. Oh, he had to remove a person as well. So we were only 3 points behind Montu, it sounds like. But yeah, he had Veggie Lover, Veggie Woman, and Land Agent, and then Rum Distillery and Costermonger's Barrel. So every time he took vegetable, he was getting like 3 points, 2 or 3 points or something. So that's quite good, especially compared to my 1 point actions at the end. So if I play the end better, what did I do? I took 1 grain, which was 1 point, and before that, I Basket Maker's workshopped. I wonder if I needed to do 3 wood, like 3 wood and stable. It's maybe only 1 more point. Yeah, that was a good game. I have a pretty strong hand, but Montu had really nice value from his crops, which was really big. So yeah, we were 3 points behind Montu. Not getting vegetable to sow is pretty huge. I really would have liked to have sown 2 vegetables at some point. And then the other thing was my timing. I should have played. There was no reason for me not to play Grain Cellar around 13. So I should have played Grain Cellar around 13. Then when Plow Sow falls into my lap last action, I don't really need to start player anymore. So, little well, that's right. I could have used the well. That would have been nice. So yeah. Also, Master Tanner, the Family Growth queue is pretty tightly contested. So yeah, I think if sheep come earlier, if sheep come not in round 4, then that would be a lot better. Yeah, I think if sheep come in round 4, obviously this game is way better for me. Because sheep coming in round 4 meant I had to take sheep twice in the first 2 rounds. When I really only wanted to take sheep once, I wanted to let them start breeding and me to start playing occupations with Parchment. What else can I do differently in this game? Let's take a quick look at the draft. It's weird. As soon as I finished the word draft, that went away. 3, 4, 8, 3, 3, 3. So, first pick, Grain Cellar. There was lots of good baking cards in here. An Animal Husbandry Worker. Hedgemaster. Yeah, I got some really good cards. I definitely cannot complain about my card quality. Village Druid. Master Tanner. So Pastor. This pick, yeah, doesn't matter. Parchment was fine. Raspberries is good. Yeah, I wonder if maybe Spare Fence Post was not very good because it might have put too much wood in for my opponents who built more rooms than I did. Hard to see what else I should take, though. I mean, obviously getting the pottery at the end instead of the Basket Maker's Workshop, that's 3 extra points. Um, pottery for an extra 3 points instead of the Basket Maker's Workshop would have been nice. But I did need to take the reed. Like, I was taking reed because I needed the 1 stone for shared wall. I think 0 reedstone food actions in round 1 and then sheep round 4. Those 2 hurt me a lot. And I think probably if I get both of those things, I probably can win. So yeah, you did. Yeah, you did ship me some good stuff. Well, that's why I'm saying I probably could win with that hand because I got some really good stuff. So, but yeah, the vegetable giving you like 3 points every time you took it was quite strong. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna run a quick ad and then we're gonna do another game. So. Quick ad, and we'll be back shortly. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and we'll see you next time.